In the bigger picture for closing the gap, the more we know about each other, the more benefit we get out of it. I am an elder in this community, from the far west coast to Port Lincoln to Point Pearce. As a cultural mentor, I introduce the doctor to this community and letting them know what are the cultures that are involved. There are little differences within the community.
Our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people are deceasing at such a young age. I can look at my family and there is a huge generation gone. It's really important for our younger generation to have their great-grandparents' knowledge to be able to pass on. It's also about having our GPs empower us to be able to look after our own health.
The Aboriginal culture has been around for over 60,000 years, so having an appreciation and an understanding of that is crucial to be able to give good patient care. I knew I wanted to be a GP because I like the opportunity you have to build those relationships with patients and then follow them through the everyday hurdles and challenges. You've got patients that you actually know their families, and then they get pregnant and they've got children, and you can really get to know and help the whole community.
I think in Aboriginal health service, it's a different sort of way you structure your consults. Often you'll have a bit of a yarn about things. They need to feel comfortable in the place they're going to and feel like their background and their culture is going to be respected and acknowledged. Historically, in some areas, it hasn't been very well done at all, and I think hopefully that's going to change and improve over time.
In the Aboriginal health post, you're so supported. So you've got your supervisor on site, you've got a medical educator that's always available, you have a cultural mentor that you meet with usually on a weekly basis, which is just an amazing educational opportunity.
You're working with the health workers and the nurses and the diabetes educator and the dietitian all in the one place, rather than working in your little silo in your office that you tend to do in mainstream.
There's something about, the Aboriginal way of life that is so beautiful, the connectedness to country and a view of the community as a whole. It's just such an inspiring way of life.
Trust for Aboriginal people is huge. It's important to me, it's important to my kids, and it's important to my future grandchildren.